era was really a great era
Very
within.
important because a lot of artists got recognition by that same cassette vibration. When
Mm,
Caveman started launch out Sizzla, it was the cassettes that people knew Sizzla first
mm.
before any of the 45s coming out. When people started hearing Caveman cassettes, them start hearing songs with Sizzla that later on them hearing it on 45s and
Yeah,
albums.
true.
Because a lot of these songs were built on the spot around the sound system.
Mm. All right, since the I touch Sizzla, Sizzla is one of the biggest artists, Rastafari artists out of Jamaica. Um, Rastafari. Yes, beautiful
They are the
viewers and
first.
subscribers. Another day above ground, and we are here on the Mind Over Mother podcast, and we have another outstanding and extraordinary guest to bring forward to the item. This time we're going straight into Jamaica sound system culture, and we have one of the pioneers within sound system culture within Jamaica who have contributed so much to I and I culture within the music, and we're talking about a sound from outer East Kingston. Zane, we're talking about Caveman sound system, and I want to introduce the CEO and owner of Caveman sound system. Blessed love, honorable family. Warm welcome.
Blessed love. Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Ali Selassie I first. Yes. I just start, you know.
Rastafari.
Yes, I
Yes, yes, my elder. Great to have the eye here. It's a great honor, Zine, for have the eye on the platform here, and to reason about the eye journey, Zine, and the eye contribution, towards Rastafari as a movement, and also I and I culture within Jamaica, sound system culture, and reggae music. So great to have the eye here, my lad.
Yes, man, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, you know. It's a pleasure to always, you know, support positive vibration and podcasts like these, where the people can, unite together spiritually, physically, mentally, musically, you know. Well,
Yes, I.
Caveman Sound is a sound where started way back in the 70s by my dad, you know. He was a one where always instrumental musically with my cousin Lee Scotch Perry, you know. He was a man that used to sell the records in the record shop
Where
by
the
36 Star Street and Loop Lane.
Lee Scratch Perry, we are talking about the legendary Lee Scratch Perry.
Yes. My dad's mom and Lee Scotch Perry's mom, they are sisters. So that's the bloodline there. You know, as we said to some brethren, Jah don't make mistake. It's
Mm.
the same bloodline that rise Bob Marley and that vibration. The same bloodline working this time, working and rising Sizzla and Holy Part other youth, Luciano, and all of them. So under the
So
cultural root and culture vibration.
as a youth, before you even delve into the sound system, as a youth, you used to go around Lee as a youth man. I know the eye is not much of a youth man still, but during them time there.
Yeah, man, because my growing up is going to Clancarty Primary School where that
What?
was next door to House of Dread.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Yeah, man. So from primary school, I interact with the Rastas them over House of Dread. Me and my brother, that
Wow.
is where we playground is. We play football, we play table tennis, lawn tennis, all kind of thing over that place. Yeah. So
I
that
can't call
is
the
like
school
a
we used to go in there.
what?
Yes, man.
What a small world. Yeah, man.
Yes.
So it's from them days the influence of Rastafari really embedded in I and I soul,
Yes, I.
you know. So growing up and seeing them kind of vibration, we couldn't do nothing else. You know, if musically that way, our art lies in the roots and culture vibration.
Mm.
You know, so that's where our beginning. We started from my dad's have the sound, and officially in 1980, me and my brother Lion Man take it from him and start launch it professionally. That we start going to country and you know
So
getting a
when
different vibration, different parishes. You know.
when the item take over the sound, what the item start to play out now pan a different level. But I guess when the
Yes,
I
because
father,
when my
yeah,
dad had it, it was just like mainly some parties, birthday parties, little weddings and
mm,
all them thing, you know, in the community that we were. But we as me and my brother youth we have certain ambitions that we see other big sound system, you know, Gemini and Jacobi and some other big sound system out there and we wanted
mm,
to launch our sound system in a that kind of size and manner, you know. So that's why you
yes,
know when we
I
took it from our dad now we took it to the streets, having artists and all that touring around the island with the sound.
seeing,
So we took
yes,
it to
I.
another level.
Yes, I.
Yeah.
I can imagine. So, during them time, you know, Caveman Sound, was it going by that name, Caveman Sound, or did the name came about?
When my dad had it, we didn't officially start call it Caveman first. It was just a sound system that my dad had, like a small sound. But being
Mm,
as me and my brother got the name from Clancarty, being as some kid that was playing rough at that time, my dad just get fascinated with the name and start and name his shoe shop Archie's Cave.
mm,
Yes, so that's how it started rising now. And then now he started building the sound from two bombs days, one turntable and a two bomb. Then we started calling that sound now from that time in the 70s, Caveman Sound.
Rastafari. Yes,
Yes.
I.
So that's how
So,
that name originated. A lot of people wanted us to change the name for other reasons, but we decided not to
mm,
because when we start check from foundation now that the first house was in the cave, the first
mm,
church was the cave,
mm.
and even where Christ, the real Christ was born, is in a cave, not a manger, as what they are telling us. We do
See,
all this research and find out said, well, this is the right name,
Rastafari.
representing foundation.
Yes, I. Caveman.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
caveman.
Yeah, because as a youth, we grew up and remember a cartoon. We used to come on, the TV one at the time name. I think
Yes,
Caveman.
that cartoon caveman,
Yeah,
Captain Caveman.
yeah, Captain Caveman. You see it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the cartoon that we got nicknamed from. Going to school.
Ah,
Yeah.
Rastafari, Rastafari. So all right, so the sound start for transition now, and the item start to take it on the road.
Yeah.
What really drive that ambition? for say boy, the eye them go and take it, upon a different level now and become, one of them sound that what we hear I talk about, what we hear upon the cassette, one of the, as you say, a Gemini, you know what I mean, a Super
Yes,
D.
the sound system before us, the King Tubbies, the Jah Love, they inspire us to see these are sound system that is already on the road, presenting their craft to the people. So it was in our best interest to know that if we build in a sound system, that's the height where we want to reach. So the first time we going out there to play is a place named St. Mary, Highgate, St. Mary. That's the first parish and the first place that Caveman launched out, coming from Kingston, where we are always at in Nannyfield, where the sound was built up. We started taking it to the parish, to St. Mary, and St. Mary developed a love for the sound that we keep going back to different sections of St. Mary.
Saying,
Years after, because the first time we went there, it was a hit. We carried our artist in Hello Ranks. That artist was already on Arrows Hi-Fi, Arrows International, and Robert French was at that session. With our local acts like Nada Ranks and Shorty Ranks and these artists that they were around the sound. And we went there. It was a big cricket match and football match in the day, and our sound system now with these artists in the night. And the massive crowd that turned out for this event gave us more drive now to know that this is something that can't be turned back. It have to go forward, because at the first launch of the sound going out there to the public, it's a hit. That inspires us to go forward. We can't be turning away from that energy.
Rastafari. Let me ask the I do. How much of influence or the sound and name it just kinda lose out of me heavens. But how much of an influence the sound I just have the sound in my head, but the sound does. But we are talking about one of the major sound within the eye fields of things that feature, the Charlie Chaplin, the Josie Wales, you know what I
Or
mean?
that the
The
Sturgab.
stereograph.
Yes.
Yeah, how much of an influence was stereograph to the item? Because it is a similar, if not a same type of energy the item bring to the team.
Well, to we, Sturgab come later, because there was sound like Arrows, who's a much older sound. You have another sound named El Mundo, which is a much older sound than that sound. That we used to see artists around these sound. Clippertone, Tippertone. All these sound systems were in coming back from the like the late 60s, coming over into the to the 70s, coming up. So we had those sound systems were like out there before we started seeing a Charlie Chaplin, a Josie Whale, and these
Okay.
artists. So that is how our sound system came. We
Okay.
came with one tube amp, one turntable. That was before we start seeing a stereo. You had
See,
sound system like Tubbies was just facing out in them time. You know, you had Jah Love. All these sounds were much older sound system than stereo. Stereo is Daddy Rai sound, but Daddy Rai used to talk on Tubby's sound system and all these other sound systems before he made a song for himself.
Rastafari.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
so seeing Sturgill forwarding now as a sound system that strictly deal with rubber dub vibration. It's like that's the sound where we would have more rally around in times where we see a sound system playing like how we would like sound system to be played.
Yes, I.
Henceforth, we end up becoming like a par and P with Sturgav. We play
See,
together. The selectors from Sturgav would come to my sound and play my sound. I would go on Sturgav and play on Sturgav too. So we had that brotherly love.
yes, I. Yes,
I
I.
even have combination on my sound system with Daddy Roy and myself. Me singing and him DJing.
See,
So we had that band, as
yes,
the
I.
rubber dub sound. Because majority of the sound that even used to play the original way, rubber dub way, switched to juggling. Like a Metro Media, a Scorpio, most of these sound system that was, because these sound system used to have artists anytime them playing out.
Mm.
I don't drop
See,
that standard. I keep that standard from that time until now.
Rastafari.
Yeah,
Yes, I. And there are levels. There is a lot of levels to sound system within Jamaica. I don't know about nowhere else still, but growing up in the culture, buying the cassettes and things like that from back in the days as youths, you see the different levels and stratas and stages within growth and evolution, then if I can call it that. You see me, I say you see how
right.
things evolve within the sound system. You will have a sound just come up from out of nowhere and them just a run things, and then you will have sounds who did it for years and do them thing, and next thing them sounds there have a next sound in a foreign, or they're getting bookings in foreign, and them there in a
Yeah,
Jamaica, and them a play in a Europe while them still a play in a Jamaica at the same time. Talk to me about
right.
that stage, that development within caveman era, our journey, what I mean, where you could have the sound in Jamaica and still you have the sound out in a Europe, the out pan tour, what I mean. Talk to
Well,
me about.
at one stage, I had that kind of vibration going on within the 90s
Mm,
because the sound was in so much demand that I have to um, hire other selectors where I would train them within the vibration in which Caveman play. So you would have Caveman playing in Canada while Caveman would still be playing in Jamaica. Caveman
mm.
playing in the UK while we're still playing in here or we are in Africa. You understand?
Yes, I.
Because in the demand, so we'd have to, get it revolutionized like that because other sound systems were also doing it.
Mm.
Stone Love, him have so much selectors that he would distribute selectors, but they would play under the same banner, the same vibration as the
Mm.
original.
Yes, I.
So we did that too. We did that too, where we had different selectors. Because and Caveman Sound presently is not just myself. You have DJ Storm, you have Junior Stinger, you have Michael Irie, you know, other selectors that is on the sound too, where we have a little part for the juggling just the same because we keeping the audience entertained. When I say juggling, it's not anything derogatory. It's cultural music same way,
Yes, I.
foundation music same way, but with a difference.
Which is
And
right.
I now will be responsible for the rubber dub segment with the artists because that is paramount in
Mm.
artists building their careers and having new music being made same way because from once you have artists from the sound, you'll be constantly making new music.
True, true.
So the thing is not monotonous and boring.
True. True, my lad. Yes, I.
Yeah.
Yes, I. Um, to many, caveman kind of just came on the scene, as a surprise. You know what I mean? Because if you're not in Jamaica, Zane, and if you're not certain parts in Jamaica, then sometimes you don't even hear certain sounds. You know what I mean? And unless
True, true.
the the,
Because there's
the,
a lot
the
of sound system here.
yes, I how much the cassette recording, how much that play a role in getting caveman sound out there, because that is one of the things that was very instrumental in the sound system era, where man go in and record a session, zina, or a dance, and then put it out there, um the next morning. You know what I mean? Or much
Well,
of.
it's that was a major help in propelling Caveman from back in the days, from cassette till it went to CDs. Yes, that's what helped to revolutionize the sound and let people that just in Jamaica but worldwide having having a good feast on what we have to offer.
Yes, I.
And we give thanks that it even becomes more international now and wider, where we have not just only audio but visual now, where
Mm-hmm.
the internet provides that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not just hearing it now, you can see us live
Yes, I.
when we are performing. So it's still relevant up until today that you have your sessions recorded and it can be played back, that people can
Perfect.
enjoy the fullness same way. Like the session gone and everything is gone. You can still now replay and get
Mm.
back that vibe that was already recorded.
Yes, I. So the cassette era was really a great era
Very
within.
important because a lot of artists got recognition by that same cassette vibration. When
Mm,
Caveman started launch out Sizzla, it was the cassettes that people knew Sizzla first
mm.
before any of the 45s coming out. When people started hearing Caveman cassettes, them start hearing songs with Sizzla that later on them hearing it on 45s and
Yeah,
albums,
true.
because a lot of these songs were built on the spot around the sound system.
Mm. All right, since the I
That's what.
touch Sizzla, Sizzla is one of the biggest artists, Rastafari artists out of Jamaica. Um, how much caveman have to do with that? Because I just mentioned, a lot of Sizzla songs, what I mean, would have recorded, as the I say, by the eye, and then later on you are hear some of these songs out on 45, which is a reality. I
Right. Yes,
have
true.
a whole of them caveman cassette there, where I saw the thing go for real. So how
Yeah.
much of the eye, is towards Sizzla, where Sizzla reached today. Because Sizzla at them time, there was a young Sizzla, Miguel Collins.
Yes. Well, when we took him from Nannyville to Growford, because this was a revolutionary movement where the sound system and my little studio, when we used to have these artists coming to get them training in Nannyville, it all grew the house where we had this little studio. So getting this opportunity to go by Growford, where 809 band was located, Dean Fraser and all these people. It was like a joy for us to get that bigger space. So when we moved to Grove Road, Sizzla moved with us to Grove Road.
Okay.
So that's when now, because I was going to Grove Road long before him. I was like doing 45 records with Blue Mountain Records. Mr. Lloyd Evans owned that label,
Seeing.
where he was the like manager to Culture. It was a feel that group,
Yes, I. Yes,
Culture
I.
and Barrington Levy, you know, all those people were under his management. So he had that premises there where 809 band would rehearse there and all that. So that's when I get the opportunity to bring my studio there. That's when Dean Fraser and a lot of these people know I had a studio
Okay.
that I started from way back. So when I took it there now and carry Sizzla there now, that's when Sizzla got the opportunity to meet Dean Fraser. Dean Fraser now introduced him to Fatis Burrell.
Rastafari.
And that's when all those things started happening. Mr. Evans now, he was the man who financed that studio that Bobby Digital had,
Mm.
where all these top songs from Sizzla to from Try Cry, all these set of music on Bobby's label would be recorded there. So it's like that one Grove Road place was connected to so much labels
Seeing.
out there because it's from Grove Road where Buju Banton left to Penthouse.
Okay.
So it's like Grove Road was like a hub where all of us as artists would gather, but we
Yeah.
have these places where we'll be branching off to pursue further in our
Yeah.
musical endeavors,
Yes, I.
you know. And then now, Caveman Sound now is very instrumental in putting together these cassettes, going on the road, promoting these artists. That's how Sizzla thing start getting highlighted.
Mm.
Bushman, Crescenti, um, Luciano, Capleton, Jah Mason, Junior Kelly, Warrior King. It's a lot of them. If you start
Yeah.
naming artists, from Mr. Rastafari artists in Jamaica, Caveman Sound response for that
Yes,
era
I.
and those group of people.
Mm.
So that is how we get influential now on the road, promoting these artists. That's how instrumental we were in Sizzla's career. Anywhere we play, Caveman, you can know that Caveman is gonna play a portion of Sizzla because
Mm.
that's our artist and Caveman's only Sizzla sound. He even said it in a lot of his interviews.
Yes, I.
Yes, we went to the street proud playing these artists and knowing that no care what another sound system playing out here, we're gonna play our artists that
Mm-hmm.
we have and do with
So,
confidence.
what it was like, because as I said, during them time, the Sizzla didn't just came, um, with one shot. He came with like a whole army barracks with him, you know what I mean, in terms
Yeah.
of lyrics and songs, you know what I mean? So him came with fire upon top of fire, songs after songs was just, blazing. All the I know as someone, as a sound system man, having this, this young youth in the eye position, and him might take the whole world by storm. I have access to catalogs, of him songs where I just, caveman. What was that like for the eye, having that leverage?
Well, it comes naturally, because I mean, in what we were doing from back then, we 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 had the vibration to record what we play,
Mm.
right? So I see that vibration coming from my cousin Lee Scott Perry. That's how he he had a sound system back then too, and he used the sound system as a ways and means to promote his production, his recordings. So, you know, we had that experience seeing him doing it from that time. I know that it's possible with our sound system now and these artists around us. So when Sizzla came to us, he mainly was doing like whole heap of gun tune and them thing because you know young youth and the influence coming from the community where him from, him had a whole heap of them kind of gun songs and way. But coming around I and I now, seeing the old Rastafari vibration and then now going to Grovewood with I and seeing that is me and the Rasta people we have gathering around us at Grovewood.
Mm.
The writing now start being different. You know, him start
Yes, I.
see it different now with a cultural vibration for most of the music. They have to shape different because Caveman is a sound where embraces Rastafari from them time there until now.
Mm.
You know, so it positively influenced him. And then the songs them start coming out now, and we decide, so, boy, this is the way we're going. All of the 90s, we say no matter what slackness I play a road or what, this is the music we are forced on the people. If they like it or so, if they don't like it, well. But you know, this is how we shape the thing. And him seeing it the fit that we as a youth will come side Rastafari to and you know going to Bubble Hill, taking on that vibration, and then you know,
Mm.
from Bubble Hill now to Nyabinghi, and we're trying to unite because you know that segregation vibes wasn't in our vibration. We say from you saying Rastafari, where they are 12 tribe, Nyabinghi, Bubble, we don't see Rastafari, everybody here Selassie. Right?
As one.
So we add the music as a unit force where we gathered at Grove Road. Nyabinghi people come there to us. Bubble Hill people there come there to us. 12 tribe, Orthodox, everybody has Rastafari come there. And Caveman sound is the sound that play for all of these Rastafari mansions.
Mm. Pause.
You know?
Yes, I pause. So when the sound now step out, and you know, because the more Sizzla grow is the more Caveman grow because we are
Yeah.
here more caveman I go out there and we are hear more Sizzla. And most of the time, as a caveman sound, we are hear some of them new Sizzla from. So the more Sizzla grow, and the more caveman I grow. Um, Talk to me about this era now within the journey of having these artists now performing on the sound live, the Luciano, the Sizzla, the Capleton, the Anthony B, the Determine, the whole of the Davidos family, the Judgment. Talk to me about, having these hosts of artists just touch the mic and pass it around. Talk to me about that era there.
Well, when we went to Grove, this was like a hub where all these artists, name that you just called, would
Yes, sir.
gather. Yeah, and we built a stage at Grove them time, um, saying that we're going to highlight these artists by playing the sound system and let them artists can get a platform to be seen. So when we started doing that, we would like have a rehearsal like on Thursdays. We would have rehearsals going on that artists would come and let us hear standard lyrics or music that they have, and then on Friday would be the show. We'd make a list out of that rehearsal, so this will be presented for the show on Friday. So this is how all kind of artists from all over the island, hearing about the vibration at Grove Road now, start coming in and start gather because it's a good positive vibration. So Capleton, Sizzla determine all of these artists now is like start becoming his friends because we're linking up at the same place and
Mm.
them on the same vibration. We want build cultural music, Rastafari vibration, the
Yes,
movement.
I.
So out of that movement, Jaboni Wheeler saw what I did with the stage and decided to give me a bigger stage. So he
Wow.
built us a double-decker stage and decorated the Grove Road for us properly. We started having now recruiting band with the sound. So we start having bands coming there, like Gumption and Firehouse
Mm.
Crew and all kind of other bands in the early stage of their career to coming with these
Exterminator.
artists. Yes. So, that's how even Beres Aman met Gumption Band by coming to Grove Road because Beres used to come hang out there with us.
Okay.
Grove Road is where Beres Aman come and did his first special. Darby Dobson did the same. Ken Booth, Bonnie Whaler, all these people did their first special at Grove Road around I and I.
History.
So all of this gathering now
Mm.
started happening now, and out of that now springboard a thing called Rastafari Revolution,
Yeah.
Royal Rasta Revolution, where we start going around the island now and keeping sports day football with music, and having at these sessions some of the best chef, eating some of the best ital cuisine. We first started no alcohol, no meat. That's
Straight.
that's how um that's how Rebel Salute started doing the same thing.
Mm.
Because we came with that concept, doing strictly ital. So out of that now, that's how Sizzla them now and these artists now start coming all over the island with us. Even the whole thing about them light up logs in the lawn and burning fire and all thing there. That's how all of that started.
Seeing.
That's how all of that started. And it was just one sound system doing the host for all of that because we had IRFM on board with Elise Kelly. She would be like a MC for every one of these Rasta Revolution.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mm.
so nice awareness Rastafari, how to eat clean and how to unite. We went to 14 parish doing this. And what
Rastafari.
started what caused that even to even stop right now is like most of the artists started getting their highlight from that and getting bigger, getting shows all over now. So people start flying up and down all over. And it's because of how we started Rasta Revolution and that revolutionized the music.
You know,
Jesse Gender, all these artists was there.
pardon me, my lad. Today, when one look on the music, Zane, and they look on certain era within the music, once we talk about the 60s and the 70s and the 90s, you know what I mean? And how the 90s was with the Rastafari bridging them that was emerging at the time, the Sizzla, the Capleton, what I mean, the Luciano, you know, it was a different energy where Rastafari is concerned in the music, and it's clearly it's clear to see when you listen back the music, you can hear that there was a different
Yes.
frequency and vibration going within the music. Why you think that was?
Because we all saw it was necessary to have something different from the violent music and the derogatory music. People were getting away with that because we know that in the beginning was the word and the word took unto itself flesh and manifest. So if you keep on pouring negative sounds and vibrations to the
Mm-hmm.
human
Mm-hmm.
body, that's the reaction you're gonna get. You're gonna get violent behavior, you're gonna get violent reactions. So we study the music from them time and know that if we want a peaceful environment or a peaceful country, we have to change the whole mindset by playing different music,
Mm.
different word sound.
Yes, I.
and see what would happen by us doing that. And when we did it, we got positive results because you these session now when you come to them now, you wouldn't be looking over your shoulder to say if a man is coming to hurt you.
Mm.
Everybody just come to know say right now we're gonna praise the most high, we're gonna hold some positive energy and vibration, we're gonna show this love because that's what the music is saying. So we see it necessary those times to do that. Now the reason why the music become back this violent again now is that sometimes through economic pressures, yeah, people tend to get violent, and music is a thing like that. Where always gonna show what's happening around in this environment or the community, and a
Yes,
lot of the
I.
youths them know that come up with that vibration, it's like it's like them not see nothing else. So it's when people like we know with our force that we have within the music going to these communities, we go and make them know, listen, there's a nicer way to this, because if you notice, every time when you play dumb kind of music, the police them have this kind of interaction and,
Mm.
and disagreement. You and other people in your community have bad vibes. You and that community over there have bad energies because the songs them are saying all of that.
Mm. Yes,
So
I.
we study the thing and study say if we keep playing positive, clean and good music, it will make the community safer, our environment more nicer, and people will treat each other more with respect.
Yes, I.
We've tried it and we see it work.
Majesty.
So the
Uh,
proof of the pudding is in the tasting.
True, 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 true. I and I did a reason off, off camera couple days ago and thing, and I was talking about similar thing, the frequency and the vibration within the music. And the I was talking about the idea that differentiate between live instrument that's recorded in studio and the computerized version that's mimicking the live instrument. Can the I elaborate a little bit more on that and the frequency and the vibration within live
Yes.
music and the difference?
All right, as I explained to you that day, when we, as an engineer like myself, inside the studio, looking at the graph on the computer,
Mm-hmm.
the music that is made live, you can see the different wave patterns, or up and down, showing a different mood
Yes,
that
I.
probably the musician is in and how he play it in the style. When you play the one that is being made with the computer, it's like a flat line. When you're looking, when under that those machines that measure the art, the ratio of the art, the
Mm.
pumping. Whenever you look on it, you see that flat line, and you barely have some edges on the top, showing you that the music have less life source in it than the live music.
Mm.
So that's why we see our people dying because they are absorbing too much of the music frequency. Whenever live music is being played, you can see the different movement of the people. So, because even enough of these sessions where them say the young youths them going, they'll be playing all kind of different music where from these genre where them say it's their time. But whenever a music is being played like a Dennis Brown or Bob Marley from back then, in the same session,
Mm.
the forward, everybody is involved. So it
True.
shows the difference of the
True.
live music compared to the music. And whenever they go back to that music, that dead music, you see the audience got back lull again.
Mm.
So the proof is there to show that whenever you do the music that is right and you do it live, it have longer life span. Because a lot of the music that was made from back in the 50s, 60s, 70s are still being played now. And a lot of
True.
the music that is being made recently, we can't even hear, we don't even remember them.
True.
Don't even remember them because they're not even worthy to be played for remembrance.
Rasta. Yeah. It's
Them get scrap
serious.
music, them come now and them gone the next moment. So I try to stay with the music that live long.
Mm. Rastafari, which is live instrumental.
Live instrument and positive lyrics put with the
Mm.
live instrument. You can't go wrong.
Rastafari. And you know, some people would probably think, coming from a sound man, you know what I mean, the eye would probably have a different view, but the eye is not just only a sound man. So I guess probably that's why the eye perspective is like that. The eye is also an engineer, that
I'm
produce,
also an artist.
and also an artist, Majesty, So the live music does have a different influence than the computerized music, because most of the computerized music is mostly derogatory content is being put on these computerized beats.
Right. I don't know why it's like that, but most of the artists going on these kind of rhythm, that's the mindset them coming with.
Mm.
You know, is it a gun song and it slack song or something of that vibration. You will have one or two cultural artists will try on those rhythms, but it's like the way all the slack music manipulates that genre. It's like the cultural artist Joan. His
Rastafari.
music don't even surface much, So live music is the way to go for me. In my studio, it's strictly live music I play. I don't play drum machine music. Musicians have to come inside here. The ants man, the percussionist, the drummer, the bass man, the guitarist, keyboardist. All these people get involved, and make a unified sound.
Yes, I.
It's not selfish. Where one man sit behind a computer and make a rhythm.
Yeah.
To me, that is cheating the business.
Rastafari. Yes, I. Yeah, man, I totally understand where they are forward from with that. Um,
Yeah.
all right. The artists them that the I produce, Zane, and live music. Zane, the I see any difference in terms of how the music is accepted compared to the digital computerized music.
Yeah, man. I looking at the music on a wide aspect, not just coming from just Jamaica, but the biggest music out there right now, which is reggae music. Most of it is live because even on the concerts, the stage shows, you have to have these live bands with duplicating back the music, playing it forward.
Mm.
And the big festivals, you can see, they don't have a man behind a computer. Most of these rhythms are these songs. Even if it is being made computerized, the live band now on the stage duplicates and playing it back with a live feel. So we see that influence where the people will come out in thousands just to see that, feel that.
True.
It's late, I see them trying the tracks thing where them would have tracks, one artist performing and that, but they can see when the band is interacting with the crowd, playing that, it's a different feeling.
Different
It's a more
energy.
heightened feeling.
Yes, I. Yes, I. True, true.
Yes.
True, true. Yeah, different, and the artists have a lot more control, over the atmosphere, over everything we are going. Him have control
Over
over the
everything, his
band.
execution, everything. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, true, my lad. Different energy, totally,
Different
totally.
energy, man. Even if the art is probably going too fast and the rhythm, the band can adjust automatically and neatly, and you don't
Yes,
even know as they are
yes,
there.
true. All
Because
right,
it's live. The man I'm up there live doing it.
yeah, man, live music. I don't think anything beat that. Nothing can beat that. Singers, players of instrument. My springs are in D. So, nothing can beat
R&B,
the
yeah.
live instrument. Yes, I. All right, talk to me about. Cause we did a talk about the error them within the music and thing. You see the Sizzla Kalonjis them come. Then you see a highway and them forward. You see a Fountain Moja. You see all the errors them come within the music. Then you see a era where Chronixx them came. A Janine, Jesse Royal,
Yeah.
and and all. Is the music because
Protoje and all.
yes, I when these other brethren came, like the Chronixx and the Janine, it sound like reggae was dying as according to the slogan that which people attached to those artists at the time. Like when the I know back in the days when they had them there, the item of the Rastafari revolution.
Rasta Revolution and Growth Road and the whole of the energy, yeah.
Right. So comparing the that time to when them new artists forward in the thing, how much as the thing has evolved, my lord, in the right direction.
All right. When we started in the 90s with the energy, it was high. It was high, all over the world. But what happened is that the same Rastafari artists them start letting in some of these current artists back on the
Mm.
stage with them, doing combination and all that. So that is what allowed them to come in back now with the slap music and dominate. So when Chronixx them came forward, it was so much necessary for that to
Yes, I.
happen because people start getting a reminder now of what we did back in the 90s with these
Mm.
artists and say, see, at least there's something coming forward again because the slap music and the violent music was getting too much on the people and people were start complaining again. So when Chronixx them came, it was a breath of fresh air to lift up back this thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just round here, mainly in Jamaica or in the Caribbean here, we have this kind of slap music that emerged again and make it look like it's dominating over cultural music, which I
Mm-hmm.
know for a fact that it's some of the big record companies that's from overseas influence causes that to happen. Because anything to dumb down the black race or to make us look stupid, they would fund that, make sponsorship for all of that, and make it look like that is the thing now that should be highlighted and it's on top.
That is the norm.
So I know that was a deliberate action done by these people. Because you have so many records, all these people coming here signed in these same artists to sing about Black Man for Dead and a gunshot and all of these things,
Mm.
you
Rasta.
know? And some of the people them now, them never understand this war that we are in. I know that it's coming from a bigger hierarchy
Mm.
who want to see us losing, want to see us going down.
Mm-hmm.
So they would support anything that would destroy the black and the human and the black race that way. So enough of
Majesty.
these artists don't know that the money that is being made available to them, because I know that record is not being sold like one time where people could get rich, like all these artists get rich driving these big vehicles and have these houses,
Mm.
you know, and all of that. So I know that the source of the funding coming to make it look like that is the kind of music that is needed now. I know where it was coming from.
See.
A lot of the artists in just spending the money and basking it, but them don't see the danger
Mm.
until it start reaching them, because a lot of these artists now that was doing them violent music now, them people around them start dying, and them find all kind of things start happening to them on this social media every day, fighting, quarreling, cursing. So, when the cultural music rise back now with Chronixx them and Protoje them and these artists, it's like people start feeling now the music being mild again and being airy again.
Mm. Because
You know?
it's a reality, because I done a research a few years ago and was looking at the the Jamaica Constabulary Force statistic and crime back in the 90s, during the time when we have the uprise of the Sizzla and the Capleton and all of them bridging there, Zine, what the levels
Yeah,
was, and it was a lower level of crime that was taking place when you had these brethren
exactly.
surging, you know what I mean, at full force. And then when
Right.
that cut came, when you didn't have that so much of the brethren them, Zane, the Rastafari vibes, you see on the graph that the crime level went up,
Went
come.
up.
Yes,
Exactly.
it went up comparing to what it was in the 90s. And if you look now, you will see that when Chronixx them came, it would have dropped slightly,
Reduced
not so
again.
much. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Not so much, but but you see the
The diff
positive
Yes, I.
vibration coming. Right.
So
Right. So that's why right now, even being now doing this event what I call Rubber Dub in the Garden, it's 9 years back I see the necessity to come with this rubber dub vibration, because I was at East Kingston where violent zone, because where I was surrounded by Rockfort, um, Jakes Road, Jarrett Lane, McGregor Gully, Bower Banks, Dunkirk, Southside, all of these communities surround where I was, and in that place where I had my studio, it's a place where you could keep sessions and stage shows. So you have all different kind of sound systems and selectors that will be playing in that place where we call Skateland. And most of the music that they were playing is the what they would call bashment, which is the whole of the violent and the slack music. And that's where I started Rubber Dub Garden, because I decided, say, in the midst of this one I go on with, I go and come with my cultural vibration. People said it wouldn't work. I was laughed at, scorned, all kind of things, ridiculed. But I just stood firm, because I know the power of what I'm offering. Sooner or later, people will get the drift. And
yes,
I
I.
lived to see that before I left Skateland, Robert of Garden became one of the biggest events, if not the biggest event that was being held there. And the people that came there and supported me when I was doing it, it wasn't people was that was from these community per se. It's pure outer people and overseas people seeing the positive thing that I'm doing and decided to come there and support it.
Mm.
And then now the community people now start seeing that now and getting jealous now, them start coming back. you know. And I live to see a
Inspiration.
lot of these people that used to keep these bashment dances. They aren't alive anymore because the same thing that they were cherishing and praising and said that was the way to go and that's the kind of music that they want. The same music I see come kill everyone. Pure gunshot people start get it
Mm.
down to the man that decorate the land. Me and him grow from youth days. And it's down there so me see to him supporting them kind of vibration there. Him is here no more.
Wow.
You
Um.
know, and I keep doing Robert of Garden there, doing it till I see even the Marleys them, Julian Marley and a whole clan of the Marleys them come join me. I see Little Rye from England fly down as a caveman. I want to be a part of that. Bushman, Sizzla, every one of the artists them no care where them be from all over the world. Cultural sound system from Japan, from Europe, from Africa came there and said, Caveman, we want to join this. This look like something where we up our street.
Mhm.
And right now, the rest is history. Robert Up Gardens right now is one of the biggest things being held right now in Jamaica, where from Robert Up Garden now we here come springboard in there. Robert Up Thursday, the Robert Up Tuesday, the Reggae Reset Tuesday, the Future Friday, you know, the Rise Mondays, and all of these other places pop up now,
Mhm.
following the pattern that we are doing. No gun music, no slackness.
Powers. Powers. Rastafari. Yeah,
Yes.
man. Setting the trend, my lad, and inspiring.
Setting the trend.
Yeah, and
Tested
inspiring
and proven, and
others.
we know it works. Yes.
Yeah, that is a real blessing, my lad, because the eyes, inspiring others to, to go out there and do something as well, because this is
Yes, man.
happening.
I tell my artists around me, I am not selfish. Not because I come with this thing, I want to be to be seen that is me alone doing this. I want the whole Jamaica get back to rubber dub. The whole world get back to this vibration where because that is what build the best artists. All these top artists that you see going on good out there in the world. It's sound system, the same kind of thing what I'm doing. That's where they're coming from.
Hmm. All right, the I talk about that, Zane. Sound system in a Jamaica, it's not just what we're here talking about. We are talking about the 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 roots and culture side, sound system culture. But there's also another side, which is the clash, the sound clash side, the culture. Talk to me
Yes.
about that because the I sound is not seen as a clash sound, Zane, but I know the I would have come across and play with clash sound, sound like
Yes, man.
Kilimanjaro, Zane. Talk to me about
When
even playing
caveman,
against Kilimanjaro
yeah man,
and
when
Ricky
caveman was
Chupa and
coming
them man there.
because never came around that would have any sound system. We came as a sound system that no, that is a part of your upbringing. You couldn't be a champion sound unless you take on some sound systems.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first sound I play with is a sound named Capleton from way up in St. Andrew Hills there, where we defeated that sound that had Horace Martin on it and Rapper Robert and Tipper Lee. So from we started that clash there, we say, well, this is no turning back. And we went to St. Mary, clash Black Lion. After that is Black Lion and Stereophonic, and we started going up the line, different sound system till we come right up to Jaro. Now Jaro is a sound killer for man in the world, know that.
Mm-hmm.
So, this was a challenge to Caveman knowing that we're going up against a big bad warrior sound. So the first place that we ended up playing together was in Savlamar.
Zane.
Yes, in Savlamar where that was a tough clash. No 45 was being played there. From the start, test the sound system is dub played till that dance end up finish. Where even Mr. Harper, that own jar, have come to me and say, man, I lift me at tune. because I underestimated this song. I never know on a bad song have so much tune, man. So from there now we end up clashed again in Old Harbor. Me and Trooper there again. After that dance, we had a third dance, which would be Caveman, Jaro, and Pies and that, which the police them mash up that dance, so that dance end up premature. We come back to Spanish Town. That was the night now when him tell me say I'm gonna blow up the cave. I will make Trooper know said, but remember so the cave in the mountain belly and you see in Kilimanjaro, which is the highest mountain. So if you blow up the cave, the mountain will come down. So
Rasta.
that is suicide. Yeah, man, I slapped him with a bunny wheel that they have the dance turn upside down. After that, now we have had a clash in Lee's Unlimited Land in St. Thomas.
Seeing.
We had Ricky Tupac crying and living I water at that dance
Rasta.
because him start hear some Bushman and these artists him never had yet in his box because Caveman was those set of artists was our artists then. Bushman, Jacure, Luciano, Sizzla,
Mm.
Capleton, Jah Mason, all them artists, Chris Inti was, military man, all them artists that was our artists, them that powering with us through Rafter Revolution vibes
Yes, I.
and all of that. So we had them numerous, and after that dance again, we met up in Alligator Pond, where this artist have this tune, Shalom. I've got news for you.
Yeah.
Caveman was the first song who got that in dub plate, and when we slapped him with that song that night, he started telling the people in the crowd that he's a cokehead artist. And the
Mm.
crowd say, Trooper, you better lock off Jaro for the night. That way, say right now, it's not sticking it. We not hold that. And you have to lock off Jaro the night. Make Caveman alone play.
Rasta.
Yeah, man. And we played in Bandiford, we clashed together in so much different places. That, yeah, man, Mr. Harper, Trooper, the whole of them have respect for Caveman sound system.
Rastafari.
We clashed Scorpio, Jack Scorpio, couple times, 2 times we killed him in St. Thomas, we killed him in St. Elizabeth. Yeah.
The,
So
the,
Caveman, we clash so much sound that one time we said we stop clash sound system now. We clash in the system of Babylon.
yes, I.
Yeah, so we start design the song them now to war the system that we see warring against our people. That's how
Majesty.
now we get one at a time the world #1 cultural sound because that's the kind of work that we take on now. It becomes a duty to war Babylon, the system that's affecting our people.
Yes, I. Yes, I. There's a art in selecting songs, but there's also a art in um introducing the song. You know what I mean?
Yes, we call that presentation. That is key because you can't just put on any song. You have to be looking at your audience and see the mood that they are in and try to find that song to get them interacting with you,
Mm.
to get them in that mood. So, I even say to a lot of my artists, them, you going on a stage, you're not just an artist, you're a selector too. Because you have these songs and don't know how to select them properly and not going down well with the crowd.
Mm.
So you're not just an artist up there, you're a selector, selecting your songs
Mm-hmm.
in the right context and the right manner to have that crowd moving. So presentation is key in how you introduce that song.
Rehearsal also, right?
Rehearsal is key. You,
Yeah.
you, you can't go out there guessing what you're doing. You have to know all your things, your ammunition, where they're at. Because
Mm-hmm.
you rehearse it so much that you don't make no mistake. You can shut your eye and know, so if I touch here, so that is what's there. And if I go that side, that is what's there.
Mm-hmm.
Have everything intact, and that is rehearsal. It's key.
Majesty. Yeah, man.
Yes.
Powerful. Powerful. Powerful, my king. So, for youths now, coming up in this, you know, how does Caveman sound, leave a legacy, and this digital landscape now after, um, you know, everything that I have achieved, so far, on their I journey, you know. What?
Well,
Yes, I.
yeah, finish.
Yeah, what type of legacy, that I hope that you're leaving?
All right. That's why we have the younger generation now and the sound like a DJ Storm. By the way, that's an Empress
Mm-hmm.
influencer on the female side. And we
Yes,
have
I.
Junior Stinger as a male influence on the male side. Now, they come up loving the foundation part of the music, the real cultural side of the music also. And they have us within the digital era right now, they are the ones who they have that part locked where they can influence the younger generation coming up
Mm-hmm.
with the modern technology, but knowing that we're keeping the roots of the music cultural,
Yes, I.
keeping it clean, you know? And we always have this vibration where we tell them, say, in doing music, you have to have this thing named discipline because without that, it's not going to work. You have to have principle and discipline when it's going out there to deal with music on a whole.
Mm.
You know, you can't be like some of these selectors, I'm saying, they don't have no respect. They don't have no respect for timing, they don't have no respect for people, and they don't have no respect for even our culture, you know. So any youth who have come up right now within music, just try your best be on the clean side. Study the music, do your rehearsals, do your practice them, and make sure say you're presenting it proper to the massive, because that is going to propel you internationally. You know, it's not everything Bugo Yaga where we should go on a Jamaica it work anywhere else in the world. Sometimes someone make big mistake going out and feel like what work at Jamaica work internationally. No.
True.
So you don't you limit yourself. You study this thing on a wide basis because music is being played all over the world. Right now, since I start doing rubber dub in the garden with artists coming around the sound, I look and see it in Ethiopia start now where you see some little youth with them little things set up and artists around them doing the same thing what we're doing. So if you
Mm-hmm.
don't have positive influence going out there that people can follow, it's destruction going on.
Selassie,
So,
I know.
make it lead out in a positive sense, do the right thing, then play the right music, build a nation because music is paramount in our nation building.
Yes, I.
Because
Absolutely.
if I see corporate Jamaica can't do without the music, everybody doing dub plate to sell them products and them goods, you know. So music is the way forward, man. It's just doing it the right way that it can be beneficial to people, ourselves.
Yes, I. Yeah, man. True, true. Me have two more questions for the I, Elder. Seeing.
Yeah.
What does mind over matter mean to the I, spiritual journey, Majesty?
Well, what it mean to I and I is that a whole of thing that we take for real or face value isn't,
Mm.
because we get to learn now, even since this modern time and where we're living in, that a lot of things that we take heavily and seriously to on ourselves going forward. them didn't make sense. Yeah, you understand?
Yes,
We are see things more real now. So so when we say mind over matter, certain things where we did have and feel like right now that is law or gospel in our life. No man, we mind evolved from that. Those are just some materialistic kind of vibration we see, and we know that we more powerful more than that. So our mindset is more of a higher vibration. We're vibrating high. So, our mind, the way over material things, mind over matter, that is it to me.
powerful,
Seeing things real, seeing life real, and not
powerful.
materialistic.
Yes, powerful, powerful, my lad. Yes, and my final question to the eye regarding Rastafari within Jamaica. I've seen one one recent thing, and I think on the 4th of August, the Benevolent Society, Rastafari Benevolent Society received some land from the Jamaica government um, due to the Coral Garden incident. How the I see that? Or is it a
Well, well, I see a part of it as, although that is necessary for I and I to have lands as
mhm,
indigenous people,
mhm,
because not like the government feel like certain way I give land to us. This land is due to I and I as indigenous people around here, right? Because in Jamaica, it's four groups of indigenous people that is recognized: Rastafari, Maroon, which are the biggest one, Kumina, and Rivival, 60. So land is a must coming to I and I. But we know part of it is political strategy, because they know for a fact that it was this same government that was detrimental to Rastafari back then.
mm,
So they have to do a lot of things to try rewrite back that history to see if they can bring some form of sanity to their thing. Because people have them as barbaric people who always have problem with whatsoever is in the garden. They don't like flowers to me, because what they did in Carroll Gardens, they come and repeat back a similar incident in Tivoli Gardens. We're seeing
mm.
all of this in real time. So we know part of that give back laws, what them saying is political strategy to get people to vote within these times. But land is for I and I. Land is not something that should be, we think that they're doing us a favor.
Yes, I.
You understand? We are indigenous to the base. It's just like when I come tell the world that the African American cannot be deported because they are indigenous to the land. He's establishing it that it's black man who own the land. And just like other lands around here, like England and other places, we know this because we're living in information age, and what was hidden from the wise and prudent is now revealed to the babe and suckling.
True.
So though I don't want them to feel like they're doing us a favor about you giving us land. You're just handing over what is due to our people. It's nothing that to be excited about and be frightened about. It's what should be done.
Majesty.
Yes. And we ain't gonna fall for the political strategies anymore. That is overdue what they did there. That should be done many years back.
Mm. So what
So
position
I
does
don't
it?
want people thinking that they are granting us favor that the government give Rastafari land. No, you do is giving back what is due to us from them times.
Mm. Yes, I. So what position does it put the Rastafari community in when it comes to repatriation? If land is going to be continue to issue to Rastafari, is that something that is blocking the repatriation move?
No, well, repatriation is happening as we speak. So people can repatriate from you have your money or whatever you do, but we're not gonna give up what is ours. We are indigenous to the land here, and this land is connected to Africa same way. We know about all of the things where them try to use water to drown off a lot of the black people's towns and their establishment because we were everywhere. We are the first. So we, after over the years studying the whole thing, realized that yes, Africa is ours, but this land is ours too. So we're not giving nothing to the colonizers or the slave masters. All of it is ours.
Rastafari.
So we ain't letting go we land.
Yes, I.
The whole of the Americas belong to us. It was stolen from us.
Majesty. Yeah, man. I hear
Yes,
the I
man.
100%, my lad. Yes, I. And,
Yes, man.
you know,
Africa is ours just the same, but Rona is still our one same way.
same way. Marcus
And
Garvey
that's why
say,
Africa keeps saying that it's our eyes. Jamaica, you're our eyes and ears. The Africans keep saying that because they know
yes, I.
that round here belongs to them too.
And one of the sealer and this note, today is Marcus Garvey birthday. Zane, Raya, a lot of celebration to the eye. What does Marcus Garvey mean to the man, my lord? And we're going to see on that note.
Marcus Garvey mean the world, my existence, my well-being, my life and a whole. Marcus Garvey, what you talk about, man, we don't stop preach about him anywhere we go. We have to talk about him. We show off about Marcus Garvey.
Yes, I.
Right now, it's because of this meeting. Right now, with I just our mindset, why I am not in IRFM courtyard right now.
Rasta.
Because normally here we went there and gather or we perform on the stage. I think them having um Mr. Farrakhan there today and
Wow.
other top speakers. Yeah
Well,
man, Marcus Garvey
give
is
thanks,
our main influence, our main source, our main engine that's driving us.
my lord. Yeah,
Apart from His
man.
Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie the First and Empress Menina, you know.
Yes, I. Yeah, man. Glorify. Well, I give thanks, my lord, that the I could miss such an occasion to fulfill this um mission here, my lord. I glorify and I want to thank the I, for taking the time. It's an honor and a privilege, for reason with, a virgin, an elder like the I, what I mean, who have done so much, my lord, towards Rastafari, the movement, and the culture of I and I as a people, as African people, globally, my lord. I want to say manners and respect and peace and love and,
Yes,
give
man.
thanks
It's a
again, my
pleasure,
lord.
man. It's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure and whole heap of love being on this podcast. I watch your podcast every now and again when I get the chance,
Oh, my
and
lord.
and really feel good. So boy, well, I can be on this podcast too. That people can hear my 2 cents was the
Yes,
whole
I.
traditions. I do give thanks, my lord.
Yeah, man. Give thanks, man. Is a great pleasure. Selassie, I know. Selassie, I know. These are, for eyes history because I hear the them as youths growing up, on the cassettes and now, you know, we can reason face to face and
Yes, sir.
another part of the history again, my lord, so,
Yes,
give thanks. It's
a
an
part of
honor.
the journey, same.
Yes, I.
Give thanks.
Yes, my king. So more love, more strength and powers, and I pray the most I continue to, strengthen the eye and lengthen the ideas, my lord, and, bless the eye with, prosperity and longevity, My Lord. Holy Emmanuel, I, King
Holy
Selassie, I,
Emmanuel, I,
Jah,
Jah,
Rastafari,
Rastafari. Yes,
Majesty,
my Lord.
my Lord.
Okay.
Yes, my King. Peace and love.